Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Ari Ben Benjamin in the house tonight.
Yisrael in the house tonight. Yisrael in full effect tonight. Yeah, in the house tonight. Yisrael. It go something like this.
Bevavusha kol Yisrael, Yisrael bevavusha Shema amilim ki anafnu dabrim lecho atem Yitzhak yomim achadim lechayom Bevavusha benataya, Hallelujah. Zakor hamilim shel haTorah, daber lילדים לעושם, אל תשא כל חייך.
Is anybody here in the house tonight? Yisrael. Say Yisrael. Yisrael.
Nashma kokayet tivarek, Yahweh. Nashma kokayet tivarek, Baruch Hashem. Aleinu l'shabeach Yahweh. Aleinu l'shabeach Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem.
Yisrael. If there's anybody here in the house tonight, it's Yisrael. Say Yisrael. Yisrael.
With Vayon,
If there's anybody here in the house tonight,
in the smooth Brava, Abel.
Yisrael. Just raise your hands in the air. Raise them like you just don't care. All the Israelites in the house tonight. Somebody say, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somebody scream.
All right. I'm back. My name is Yam Sufa Aria. And this is the Real Talk for Real People study program. A program designed to study the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, and certainly study his chosen people, the people that he chose. Also, along with that, studying the enemies of the Most High, because for all intents and purposes, they still are the enemies of the Most High, along with his chosen people also. Not only I, but my lovely Isha, simply my wife in Hebrew, Nasanya, who is a daughter of Zion, the administrator of this show, who lends her voice into the ethos by way of her comments and her commentaries, as all our daughters of Zion should be doing to some extent, shape, form, and or fashion, beginning in your homes and extending out. My fellow student instructor, my friend, my brother, your brother, my fellow elder, Brother Cottrell of New York City. Brother Cottrell and I, we give you these instructions by way of the Most High Word as elders. But it's not incumbent upon Brother Cottrell and I alone. The onus doesn't fall on our laps. It is the responsibility of all the elders of the nation. The burden lies at their doors, along with Brother Cottrell and I. The onus lies equally at each of our doorsteps. We should be instructing the nation, beginning in your homes, your communities, and extending outward, and teaching our nation to learn to gather themselves together, and gathering themselves together, learning to do good. Praise Yah. But before I introduce my lovely Isha, Lasanya, and my dear friend, Brother Cottrell, I simply like to make some contemporary remarks. I suspect that a lot of you, or many of you, may think I may say something in a negative or positive connotation about Dr. Martin Luther King. I don't have anything to say on the pro or con as far as Dr. Martin Luther King. But what I will say in that regard, he is my brother, as well as Marcus Garvey, as well as Malcolm X, my sister, as well as Harriet Tubman, as well as my brother, Frederick Douglass, many more of them outside the scope of the Most High, to try to give us some relief from this universal captivity. I take my hats off to all of them. But those connections, however they transpire, whatever minimum relief we get, is not enough. That relief should be connected with the Most High. But I do give my respect to Dr. Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, Marcus Garvey, and so on and so forth. I realize Dr. King helped sanitation workers in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968. I was 12 years old. As a result, he lost his life in Memphis, Tennessee. I remember vaguely those sanitation workers carrying signs to say, I am a man. They're still carrying signs to say, we are men. We don't need our enemies to acknowledge that we are men. We need to exercise and comport ourselves as men. We need to connect ourselves with the Most High in that regard. Our enemies know we are men. And unfortunately, some of us don't know we are men. But we need to start connecting ourselves with the Most High and comport ourselves as men of the Most High. Praise Yah. So without further ado, let me introduce my lovely Isha, Lasanya. Lasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you so much, MC. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Holy One of Israel. I hope everybody had a safe weekend. All praises.
Thank you, Lasanya. Brother Katia, may the Most High bless you, friend. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Young. May Most High bless you as well. And my sister Nasanya and our whole nation as well. Bless y'all, oh my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Yisrael, our creator, the Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael. Thanking him each and every day for this life he's given us and his tender mercies towards us. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah, Brother Cottrell. Fellow students, here's how the format of the study will proceed tonight. I will be leading the studies off in the book of Mashal. You might not be familiar with this name, the Hebrew name. You may be much more familiar with the Greco-Roman / English name, Proverbs. And I will be studying in chapter 10, Wise Saying of King Shlomo. Brother Cottrell be concluding the studies in the book of Yehoshua, which is the actual name for this book if you're utilizing the Greco-Roman / English name Joshua. Reason being, we didn't have a letter J, Yehoshua. Chapter 21, Cities of the Levies and the promise fulfilled, as far as the land allotment is concerned. Sonia, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Sonia. Brother Carter, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brother Carter. Turn to the book of Mashal, chapter 10, Wise Saying of King Solomon. He goes on to give some description of what a wise son would do in regards to his father. A wise son or daughter makes a glad father, but a foolish son or daughter is the grief of his or her mother. Cause and effect. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing. You can do all the dirt you want to do, but at the end of the day, it will profit you nothing. You better take an ex-fool's advice. Yam Sufa Ari lived that life once upon a time ago when I was living in fool's paradise. And I've come to find out, not by what somebody told me, but by my experience and observation, my personal experience and observations. Treasures of wickedness profit nothing, and they certainly don't. Take an ex-fool's advice. But righteousness deliver from death. But being righteous will deliver you from death physically, certainly, and certainly in the spiritual sense, because the graveyard is full of people of that kind. Either they're in jail or they're 6 feet down. Yah will not allow the righteous soul to famish. If you're connected with Yah, Yah will not allow the righteous soul to famish. But on the other hand, but he casts away the desires of the wicked. If you're living on the other side, whatever desire you may have, the Most High will cast them away. And King Salomo speaks in reference to lazy people. He or she who has a slack hand becomes poor. If you sitting on your behind talking about you hungry and won't get out to find no work, let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. When I was living in darkness without the Most High, because of the instructions of my father, who taught me to work diligently, I exercised. I didn't blame society. I didn't blame my mother, my father, my dog, my friends. I didn't feel sorry for myself. I took ownership of my responsibilities. I owned up to them. I got off my behind and I got to work. I walked to work if I had to. So if you're using an excuse to be slack hands, there's no excuse other than the fact you want to be lazy and you're looking for someone to blame. You better take an ex-fool's advice. He who has a slack hand becomes poor, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. I wasn't made rich, but I was made comfortable by way of my working, not laying on my behind and blaming everybody else. And he gives some reference to that, King Solomon. He who gathers in summer is a wise man and a woman. You got to store up. You can't spend everything you get. Every time we get something, we want to spend it. But you need to start gathering in the summer. He who sleeps in harvest, or she, is a son who calls shame. Because you're being slothful, you just laying back on your behind, and you got a great harvest out there to harvest. You call shame. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, cause and effect. But the others, on the other hand, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. To describe wicked, violence cover the mouth of the wicked. That is a description. They speak violence. Violence is all they know. Violence is who they are. Case in point. Look at this president. His mouth, violence covers his mouth. Thus, he's wicked. The memory of the righteous is blessed. If you're a righteous man and a woman, memories of you is blessed. But if you, on the other hand, on the other side, but the name of the wicked will rot. Ain't nobody want to speak your name. His rotten behind, her rotten behind. Ain't nothing to talk about. They ain't nothing to talk about. They ain't nothing to talk about. The wise in heart will receive commands. Commands from the Most High. And commands from his brothers and his sisters. But a prating fool will fall. People just talking loud and saying nothing. A prating fool shall fall because they don't want to hear nothing. You can't tell them nothing, and they know everything. They will fall. He who walks with integrity walks securely. He or she who walks with some structure, with some codifications, with some discipline, walks securely. But he or she who perverts his way will become known. If you don't have any discipline, any self-control, any structure, any codification, will become known because he or she perverts their ways. Stanza 10. He who winks with the eye calls trouble. People that slick with it, y'all been in these streets. You know when you're talking to folk and folk give you the eye, you know, they give you that eye. He who winks with the eye calls they're troublemakers. Along with that, but a prating fool will fall. That is redundant, but it need to be instructed to you. People that's running off at the mouth, talking loud and saying nothing will fall. The mouth of the righteous is the well of life. Out of the mouth of the righteous is the well of life. They're speaking what is constructive and a positive and uplifting. But there again, being redundant, but violence covers the mouth of the wicked. Only thing these people do is talk violent, is violent, and want to be violent. It says, stanza 12, hatred stirs up strife. People that's calling strife and meddling, the key denominator of them, they're haters. Hatred stirs up strife. Haters stirs up mess. But on the other hand, if you're connected with Yah, if you're doing right and trying to be right by the right people, but love covers all sin. See, a hater stirs up sin. A hater stirs up your shortcomings. A hater stirs up your past. But love covers all sins. You know why? Because they're not haters. They know they're not any better than anyone else. And if someone had did a course correction, they let that be that on there because they're not the creator. But a hater, on the other hand, they keep a mess. They can't let it go. Wisdom is found on the lips of him or her who has understanding. That's what comes out of wise people's mouth. Wisdom. Why? Because they have understanding. But for those on the other hand, but a rod is for the back of him who is devoid of understanding. They're going to get their butt whipped. Not simply in the physical sense, but in some sense of the word. But a rod of correction is for the back of him or her who is devoid of understanding. They don't understand cause and effect. And they certainly don't have wisdom. And they don't have understanding. So they have to be forced into things. Wise people store up knowledge to share. That's my insertion. But the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. The mouth of the foolish is all about destruction. That's all they talk about, destruction. Destruction, destruction, destruction. And violent in doing so. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. Because he has wealth or she has wealth, that's a strong defensive city for them. But the destruction of the poor is their poverty. Because the poor don't have anything, that's a destruction to them. The destruction of the poor is their poverty. It's not advantageous to be poor. Get off your behind. The labor of the righteous lead to life, not only in physical sense, but in the spiritual sense. On the other hand, the ways of the wicked to sin. So the righteous get something by their connection with the Most High in their labor, and it leads to life in a physical and spiritual sense of the word. But those on the other hand, they receive wages too. They receive wages for wickedness, to sin, and thus to their end. He who keeps instruction is in the way of life. The construction that Brother Cottrell and I share by virtue of the Most High Word, and elders, mothers, fathers, connected with the Most High, brothers, sisters. He who keeps instructions is in the way of life. That is in the concourse of life. By keeping instructions, not all instructions, but instructions of the Most High, instructions of your mother, instructions of your fathers, instructions of your elders, instructions of your friends who are connected with the Most High. You're a prime recipient. But those on the other hand, but he or she who refuses correction grows astray. If you can't be corrected, if you refuse correction, it's a domino effect. You'll go astray. And you know how? You know people hate you. This is why the man in the world, the universe. You can tell how when a person hates you. Whoever has hatred, if they have hatred for you, just like this president has lying lips. If they got hate in them, they got lying lips, cause and effect. Whoever spreads slander is a fool. What is slander? Innuendo, conjecture, personal opinions, not facts based upon truth and founded by truth, be it of man and certainly of the Most High. Whoever spreads slander is a fool. Reason being, you'll reap what you sow. What you put out, you'll get back. We have to be very cognizant of speaking a lot. And certainly, we need to restrain ourselves from speaking a lot. In the multitude of words, sin is not lacking. When you got a lot of words, sin going to insert itself into it. Be very cognizant of your words. Measure your words. But he or she who restrains his lip is wise. They're cognizant of their words. They're restraining of their words. They don't say what they want to say, how they want to say it, when they want to say it. They measure their words. The tongue of the righteous is a choice silver. You want to hear the righteous speak. Why? Because they're speaking the truth, be it from a man perspective and certainly from the Most High perspective. It's just like choice silver to hear them speak. But the heart, the framework of the wicked is worth little. So even if they spoke something, the whole heart of them, of the wicked, is worth little. Unlike the heart of the righteous. It's worth little, their words of value. Lips of the righteous feed many. Not simply in the physical sense of the word, but certainly in the spiritual sense of the word. By the instructions of the Most High. The lips of the righteous feed many. But fools die for lack of wisdom. Why do fools die? You want to know why? They die for lack of wisdom. Wisdom says, seek after me. Your days will be long. Treasures are in my hand. But because they are dying, and some of us are dying, for lack of wisdom, lack of instructions, lack of correction. What makes one rich? The blessing of Yah makes one rich. You may think just because I go to college and I got a 4-year college degree, just because I work every day and I don't take a day off, just because I'm doing all the right things from a humanistic point of view, that's going to make me rich. Maybe so in the sense of the physical, but not so in the sense of the spiritual. And he adds no sorrow with it. The blessing you get from Yah, the rich you get from Yah, you'll get them. But unlike the riches you get from mankind, you may get them also. But the one you get from Yah, he adds no sorrow with the riches he give you. Those are the ones you should be seeking after, not fool's paradise. Yah gives you King Solomon. Well, the Most High made him the wisest man in the universe. So I would be correct in saying Yah, because King Solomon shares something with us. The mindset, the description, and the modus operandi of these kind of people. stanza 23. To do evil is like sport to a fool. Oh man, let's do some evil. I'm having a good time. You having a good time? Yeah, man. I hit my wife and I told her to go pick me a bologna sandwich. I'm having a good time. I kicked my children all around. Ooh wee, I'm having a good time. And they better listen to what I said. I mistreat my neighbor. I'm having a good time. Ooh wee, ain't you having a good time? I'm lying, stealing, I'm hoe chasing, I'm doing everything. I'm having a good time. It's a sport to me. Y'all having a good time? That's their mindset. Because they think they're getting somewhere. They think they're getting over. They're seeking power for the sake of executing power to mistreat, abuse, and dominate, and sometimes kill. And they're having a sport at it. But that should be the mindset and the mind frame of a man or sister that is righteous with the Most High. It's not a sport. It shouldn't be a sport. But that's their mindset. To do evil is like sport to a fool. But a man of understanding has wisdom. A man or woman of understanding knows that they reap what they sow. Thus they have wisdom. The fear of the wicked will come upon him, just like I said, like this fool thinking it's sport. A wicked person has fear, and that very fear will come upon him or her. They will reap what they sow. And the desire of the righteous will be granted because they're walking in codification. They're walking in restraint. They're walking in course correction, and they can be corrected, they can be instructed. They are humble. Thus, the desire of the righteous will be granted. That is the only protocol and procedure. Cause and effect. When the whirlwind passes by, the wicked is no more because they refuse instructions. But the righteous has an everlasting foundation, which is Yah, wisdom, and understanding. That is the foundation. It's an everlasting foundation. So there's no need for something new because that foundation is fixed by the Most High. As vinegar to the teeth, kind of tangy. It smokes to the eyes, kind of irritating. Think about it. As vinegar to the teeth, kind of tangy and irritable. It smoke to your eyes, irritable. So is the lazy man or woman to those who send him. They're irritable. You send a lazy man or woman, they're irritating. How do you prolong your days? The fear of Yah prolongs days. But on the other hand, if there's no fear of Yah, the years of the wicked will be short because they don't fear Yah. Meaning, they do what they want to do, when they want to do it, and how they want to do it, and expect different results. They don't see the cause and effect because they don't fear Yah, and they don't have wisdom and understanding as their foundation. The hope of the righteous shall be gladness. That's the righteous hope. Gladness, peace of mind, tranquility, doing right by people makes them glad. But the expectation of the wicked will perish because they expect all the wrong things. Their expectation will perish. The way of Yah is strength for the upright. If you want some strength, get in codified with the Most High and wisdom and understanding. The way of Yah is strength for the upright. You want some strength, get codified with the Most High. The way of Yah is strength for the upright. But on the other hand, for the destruction will come to the workers of iniquity because they have no foundation. The evidence speaks for itself. Look in your homes, your communities, universally speaking. The evidence speaks for itself. The way of Yah is strength for the upright, but destruction will come to the workers of iniquity, cause and effect. The righteous will never be removed. I don't care how they try to remove them. Yea, do I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. The righteous will never be removed, but the wicked will not inhabit the earth. The time is shortened. They think they will. Case in point is Donald Trump of the world, the Elon Musk of the world. The wicked will not inhabit the earth. The mouth of the righteous bring forth wisdom. Out of the mouth of righteous, they bring forth wisdom. But the perverse tongue will be cut off, because out of the wicked is a perverse tongue, contrary to the Most High in wisdom and understanding. But the perverse tongue will be cut off. Yah will cut those tongues off. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable. They measure what they say. They filter with themselves what they say along with Yah and wisdom and understanding. Thus, the lips of the righteous know what is acceptable. They don't say what they want to say, how they want to say, when they want to say. They measure what they say. They measure their words. But the mouth of the wicked is perverse. Their mouths are unmeasured, unguarded. They speak perverse things. They have no codification, no regulation. And they keep on speaking them. But the mouth of the wicked is perverse. They don't have anything constructive or positive to share. Nothing uplifting, nothing self-improving. Always something negative and toxic and poisonous. Case in point, Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk of the world. Praise Yah. Thank you, wisdom and understanding. And thank you, King Solomon. Lasagna, may the Most High bless you. Any comments in the commentaries?
No, none at all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lasagna. Brother Cartwright, any comments in the commentaries? Hit your
No,
mic,
sir.
brother. Okay, thank you, Brother Cartwright. Fellow students, as promised, my dear friend will be concluding the studies tonight in the book of Yehoshua, chapter 21. Cities of the Levites, and the matter come to a conclusion as far as the inheritance is concerned for our nation. Chapter 21, Yehoshua. Brother Cartwright, may the Most High bless you, Lasagna, and the nation. You have the mic, and certainly the students.
Praise Yah, bless his holy name. Thank you, Yam Suf. In chapter 21 of the book of Hosea, find out that the Levites do get something out of the inheritance. It's not what the other tribes got, but we'll find out what they get. Chapter 21 of the great man Yehoshua says, Then came near the heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites unto Eleazar the priest, and unto Yehoshua the son of Nun, and unto the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel. And he spoke unto them at Shiloh in the land of Canaan, saying, Yah commanded by the hand of Moshe to give us cities to dwell in, with the suburbs thereof for our cattle. And the children of Israel gave unto the Levites out of their inheritance, at the commandment of Yah, these cities and their suburbs. And the lot came out for the family of the Kohathites, one of the branches of the Levites, and the children of Aaron, the priests, which were of the Levites, had lot out of the tribes, had by lot out of the tribes of Yehuda, and out of the tribe of Shimeon, and out of the tribe of Benjamin, 13 cities. And the rest of the children of Kohath had by lot out of the families of the tribe of Ephraim, and out of the tribe of Dan, and out of the half tribe of Manasseh, 10 cities. And the children of Gershon had by lot out of the families of the tribe of Issachar, and out of the tribe of Asher, and out of the tribe of Naphtali, and out of the half tribe of Manasseh in Bashan, 13 cities. The children of Merari, the third and final branch of the Levites, by their families, had out of the tribe of Reuben, and out of the tribe of Gad, and out of the tribe of Zebulun, 12 cities. And the children of Israel gave by lot unto the Levite these cities with their suburbs, as Yah commanded by the hand of Moshe. And they gave out of the tribe of the children of Yehuda, and out of the tribe of the children of Simeon, these cities which are here mentioned by name, which the children of Aaron, being of the family of the Kohathites, who were of the children of Levi, had, for theirs was the first lot. And they gave them the city of Arba, the father of Anach, who was a giant, which is the city of Hebron, in the hill country of Yehuda, with the suburbs thereof round about it, but the fields of the city, the villages thereof, gave they to Caleb, the son of Yephune, for his possession. They didn't actually give it to him. He actually took it on his own. Thus, they gave to the children of Aaron, the priests, Hebron, with the suburbs, to be a city of refuge for the slayer, and Libnah with her suburbs, and Jitir with her suburbs, and Eshtimoa with her suburbs, and Holon with her suburbs, and Debir with her suburbs, and Ayin with her suburbs, and Utah with her suburbs, and Beth Shemesh with her suburbs, 9 cities out of those 2 tribes. Out of the tribe of Benjamin, Gibeon and her suburbs, Geba and her suburbs, Anathoth with her suburbs, and Alman with her suburbs, 4 cities. All the cities of the children of Aaron, the priests, were 13 with their suburbs. And the family of the children of Kohath, the Levites, which remained of the children of Kohath, even they had cities of their lot out of the tribe of Ephraim. For they gave them Shechem with their suburbs, and Mount Ephraim to be a city of refuge for the slayer, and Gezer with her suburbs, and Kibzaim with her suburbs, and Beth Horon with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Dan, El-TK with her suburbs, Gebethon with her suburbs, Ai Yalon with her suburbs, Gath-Rimon with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the half tribe of Manasseh, Tanakh with her suburbs, and Gath-Rimon with her suburbs, 2 cities. All the cities were 10 with their suburbs for the family of the children of Kohath that remained. And unto the children of Gershon, the third branch of the tribe of Levi, of the family of the Levites, out of the other half tribe of Manasseh, they gave Golan in Bashan. And again, we know the Golan Heights. They're fighting over that today. With her suburbs to be a city of refuge for the slayer. And Beth Tierra with her suburbs, 2 cities. And out of the tribe of Issachar, Kishon with her suburbs. Dabare with her suburbs. Yarmuth with her suburbs. And Ganim with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Asher, Mishgal with her suburbs, Abdan with her suburbs, Helkath with her suburbs, and Rehob with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Naphtali, Kiddush and Galilee with her suburbs to be a city of refuge for the slayer, and Hamath Dor with her suburbs, and Kartan with her suburbs, 3 cities. All the cities of the Gershonites, according to their families, were 13 cities with their suburbs. And unto the family of the children of Merari, the rest of the Levites, out of the tribe of Zebulun, Yokneam with her suburbs, and Karta with her suburbs, Dimna with her suburbs, Nahalal with her suburbs, 4 cities. And out of the tribe of Reuben, Bezer with her suburbs, and Jahazah with her suburbs, Kedemoth with her suburbs, and Mifaath with her suburbs, 4 cities. Out of the tribe of Gad, Ramoth, and Gilead with her suburbs, to be a city of refuge for the slayer. And Mahanaim with her suburbs, Heshbon with her suburbs, Jazir with her suburbs, 4 cities in all. So all the cities of the children of Merari by their families, which were remaining of the family of the Levites, were by their lot 12 cities. All the cities of the Levites within the possession of the children of Israel were 48 cities with their suburbs. These cities were every one with their suburbs round about them. Thus were all these cities. And Yah gave unto Israel all the land which he swore unto, or to give unto their fathers, and they possessed it and dwelt therein. And Yah gave them rest round about, according to all that he swore unto their fathers. And there stood not a man of all their enemies before them. Yah delivered all their enemies into their hand. There fell not aught of any good thing which Yah had spoken unto the house of Israel. It all came to pass. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Praise Yah. Brother Cottrell has shown by virtue of these studies that we were connected with the Levies. They were in each tribal region, so you could have accessibility to them, and they could have influence upon us. Along with that, it showed that Yah didn't neglect anything. It didn't show any neglect on the Most High part as far as word is concerned. A lot of people, I suspect, believe that only the Levies were up in Jerusalem and the tribal land of the Benjamin, but truth be told, they were dispersed throughout the whole nation to exert their influence, to be accessible, to exert that influence. Praise Yah. Lasagna, any comments on the commentary?
No, none at all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lasagna. Brother Cartier, any additional comments or commentary?
No, sir.
Thank you, brother. Students, fellow students, that concludes the studies for tonight, but it doesn't conclude the studies. Lasagna, as a daughter of Zion, the administrator of the show, has lent her voice into the ethos by way of her comments and her commentaries, as all daughters of Zion should be doing to some extent, shape, form, and fashion, beginning in your homes and extending outwards. Brother Cartier and I, as elders, as all elders, the onus fall on all of us, on coming to instruct the nation. Not simply Brother Cartier and I. All elders connected with the Most High are responsible to instruct the nation, as Brother Cartier and I has attempted to do. Fellow students, it's not incumbent upon Lasagna, Brother Cartier and I. It's incumbent upon each of you. We all bear some responsibilities to the nation and certainly to the Most High. As far as you're concerned, students, you must heed the instructions. You must meditate on the instructions. You must trust the instructions. You must let the instructions be your footsteps and pathways by way of the light, which is wisdom and understanding. Simply said, the Most High Word is working. It's always working. This universe is working. It will continue to work. But for you individually, the Most High Word works if you activate and utilize it. Simply said, in your regard, the Most High Word works for you if you work it. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. So, in conclusion, I will ask Nasanya to make us shaloms and good nights. I will ask my dear friend, Brother Cartier, to make his shaloms and good nights and close it out for the night. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. You have the mic.
Thank you so much. Shalom and good night, fam.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Cartier, you have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yamsuf. Ari. All praise to the Holy One of Israel. We thank him for the opportunity to share his word with the world. Love you, Yah. We love you, Israel. Shalom and good night.
Oh, put forth her voice. In the top of high places by the way, where the paths met, she's standing. Beside the gates at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors, she cries aloud, unto you, O men, I call, and my voice to the sons of men. O ye thoughtless, understand prudence, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. What could I do? Wisdom calling me over here, over there. Seems like everywhere. In your heart, in the night, in your heart, ooh yeah, in the night, I just can't do without it. Of old, I was set up from everlasting from the beginning, or ever the earth was. The fear of Yah, the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the All-Holy is understanding. But by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. That's all that's all. Now therefore, ye children, hearken unto me. For happy are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction, and be wise, and refuse it not. Happy is the man that hearkeneth to me. Watching daily at my gates, waiting at the posts of my doors. For whoso findeth me findeth life, and obtaineth favor of Yah. But he that misseth me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Love death. Love death.